You should have told those people, bruh, get some of this motherfucking juice, pop that shit in your booty under supervision, ain't gonna be lit as fuck like me. That's what you should have said. Not go on HelloFresh, get these bull's testicles, eat them shits raw, and you gonna be all jacked and ripped like me. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is comedy gold, bruh. I hope they like put this shit in like some kind of fucking like time capsule, you know, so people can look at how stupid humans are. They're like, oh, they fell for this shit. Wow. We've really evolved since then. Yo, what's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Bolo, and I'm coming to you with another video for educational purposes only. And today we've got something that, I mean, most people with brain cells and a functioning brain knew this guy was on steroids, okay? And he finally got caught. I guess emails have been exposed or whatnot. And the Liver King, who, I'm gonna be honest, I've never watched the whole video from this dude. I saw little clips here and there scrolling through Instagram. And personally, I thought he was like the dollar store version of that Zaboomafoo guy. The blonde hair dude that does all the flips and all that crazy shit. You know, that character. I thought he was kind of like the brunette version of him, to be honest. But his whole shtick was eat bull's testicles and blah blah blah, but here's the apology. I actually been meaning to watch this, so let's see how truthful he is, because he's already been a liar. So is he gonna lie throughout this whole thing? Is he gonna be genuine? Is he going to stay in character, or is he gonna be a real human for once? We'll see.
Primals, I'm making this video.
All right, we're already starting off with some shtick. He said primals. Bro, get out of character. You're apologizing for being a liar to people that are very, very, very impressionable.
To apologize. Because I fucked up. Because I'm embarrassed and ashamed. Because I lied. And I misled a lot of people.
You got caught lying. And you knowingly misled people. You're not sorry for that shit. You would have done this for another 15, 20 years. Like Mike O'Hearn. But he hasn't, there's been no smoking gun with him. That dude's in his 50s looking 10 times better than that guy could ever look. So, you're just embarrassed that you got caught. Let's be honest about that. And get out of character, motherfucker. Damn. Primals. I lied. I misled people. Like, come on, dude.
I've stated that this is a complicated as fuck topic, at least to me it is, because before social media, I was rich and anonymous, and after social media, I'm still rich, but no longer anonymous, and I never expected this kind of exposure in the public eye.
Okay, allegedly, so I was watching Tiger Fitness, and shout out Mark Loblinder, and he showed some emails that this whole character was premeditated. He said, hey, look, I'm gonna bring out this character, Liver King. I'm going to be doing all this, this, and this to get as many followers. I think it was 1 million followers by a certain time. I think it was like a year's time, which he surpassed. So, I mean, you meant 100 million%. Every goddamn follow you got was intentional. And you actually outpaced what you wanted. So, this whole, like, public shit, that's garbage.
It's been tricky as fuck to navigate. Well, clearly I did it wrong. And I'm here now to set the record straight. Yes, I've done steroids. And yes, I am on steroids, monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician.
Okay, now, thanks for finally admitting that on camera. But if you watch this dude and actually took diet advice and all that kind of bullshit because of you thought maybe you would look like him, you deserve how embarrassed and how stupid you feel, you deserve that, because this is so blatantly, obviously fake and enhanced. It's not even funny. So I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, if you feel stupid for believing this guy, multiply that by 10. That's how stupid you should actually feel. Now, if you watched him for like motivational purposes, you know, like back in the day when I used to like really be in the scene, and CT Fletcher and what was this big motherfucker, Cali Muscle and all those guys, you watch those roided out fucking gorillas for motivation to get you hyped to go in the gym, that's one thing. Hold on, my alarm is going off. Give me a minute. But yeah, so if you watched this guy for that, that's one thing to get you hyped in the gym. But if you watched him for like advice because you thought you could, obtain a physique like that using those stupid methods, you deserve to feel stupid. So I just want to get that out the way.
Liver King, the public figure, was an experiment to spread the message, to bring awareness to the 4,000 people a day who kill themselves. The 80,000 people a day that try to kill themselves. Our people are hurting at record rates with depression, autoimmune, anxiety, infertility, low ambition in life.
So this wasn't for financial gain and and becoming this internet personality and making boatloads of money. It wasn't for that. You were already rich. Like, out of your mouth, you were already rich. You could have just started some kind of fundraiser, some awareness, some hotline, something. You could have done something besides getting on steroids and becoming this fake character lying to people. Okay? You could have done something besides that. You was already rich, according to you. 2, this reminds me of Kevin Spacey when he got caught for playing with that kid. That kid came out and said, yo, when I was 14, Kevin Spacey did this, and this to me. And it's saying, you know what? I was and am a scumbag for that. I understand if you never want to have me in this industry again, blah, blah, blah. He played the gay card and said, well, I'm gay, guys, and try to like weasel out of it. That's what this is kind of giving me, that vibe. Instead of just saying, you know what, I'm a lying piece of shit. I tried to get ahead, by creating this character. I know there's a lot of stupid people on the internet, and I know I can sell a lot of product or whatnot by doing this, and I let my greed get the better of me. But no, this was all a benevolent attempt to save lives, guys. This guy was just so heartless. He put his heart in danger by getting on all these roids, to help you, to stop you from self-deletion, guys. Please don't do it. For me, the Liver King. Get the fuck out of here.
Our young men are hurting the most, feeling lost, weak, and submissive. So I made it my job to model, teach, and preach a simple, elegant solution called ancestral living, the 9 ancestral tenets, so our people no longer have to suffer, so we can collectively express our highest.
My nigga, I say this with all due disrespect. I ain't ordering no goddamn Bulls balls off of Amazon, bro. And if you, after watching this goofball, went on Amazon or wherever the fuck, HelloFresh, I don't know, and typed in Bull's testicles because you thought he was gonna look like him, you're a fucking idiot. Seriously. I hope they took all your money and ripped you off. I hope you learned this lesson and never let it happen again. This guy is so full of shit.
And most darnest form. This is my fight. This is why I exist. While spreading the message, I've been on several podcasts, and when asked if I've ever taken steroids, I've always said no. I don't touch this stuff, not gonna touch this stuff, never touch the stuff. That was a lie.
No. What? No. What? Nah, dog. You lied about that? You was on steroids the whole time, dog? Nah, I don't believe that, dog. I don't believe that. I just seen Santa Claus too, man. He's real, guys. He's real. I'm speechless. I never touched this stuff. And he did it. He only lied on those podcasts to save your life. Remember that. You should have told those people, bruh, get some of this motherfucking juice. Pop that shit in your booty under supervision. Ain't gonna be lit as fuck like me. That's what you should have said. Not go on HelloFresh, get these bull's testicles, eat them shits raw, and you gonna be all jacked and ripped like me. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is comedy gold, bruh. I hope they like put this shit in like some kind of fucking like time capsule, you know, so people can look at how stupid humans are. They're like, oh, they fell for this shit. Wow. We've really evolved since then.
I've convinced myself that this had nothing to do with the ancestral message. I convinced myself that I'm not a competitive athlete of any kind, so who the fuck am I cheating? I convinced myself that this topic was a placeholder for a far more important conversation. I convinced myself that this would overshadow the 36 years of working out, usually twice a day, without PEDs.
Proof or it didn't happen, dog. Twice a day for 36 years. I need proof. I would have needed proof before your whole steroid admission. Because that's insane. And your body just cannot take that kind of wear and tear for 36 fucking years. LeBron James is breaking down, and after 20 years of playing 30-something minutes of basketball every other night, and he was working out twice a day for 36 years? Get the fuck out of here, dude. You must have an insane list of injuries.
I've convinced myself that this was the vocal minority, usually in the fitness category, driving to an unproductive conversation. And I had convinced myself that this would be the wrong message to send to the 15-year-old boys. So I continually dismissed it, and I dug myself into a bigger and deeper hole. I have only myself to blame. I did that.
Okay, you know what? Finally, we've got some truth there, because you're the only one to blame. You thought up this whole character. You contacted the doctors to get you on these cycles. You actively denied the use of these PEDs. So yes, it's 100,000% your fault, and no one else is to blame. So bravo, I will give you kudos for that. I will give you kudos.
And it was all wrong. I will be better. I will talk about it openly, because I believe that there's a time and a place for pharmacological intervention monitored and managed by a trained hormone physician.
Let me just say this, unrelated, but this is why Rich Piana was the GOAT, bro. Anyone that was like watching YouTube fitness back in like the early 2010s, early to mid 2010s, y'all know Rich Piana never hid that shit. His channel grew out of this world. People still bought his supplements, including me. No one looked at him differently, but we appreciated the honesty. You could have done that, you fucking dirtbag. You could have done that. You're like, yeah, I'm the Animal King, and see, I got this, these cow, whatever, testosterone in my body, see, yeah, or bulls, whatever they do. I think it's bulls, my bad, not cows. You know, so you could have said that shit is part of my ancestral diet, bruh.
In 2021, when I was 43 years old, I didn't feel 100% physically or cognitively.
Wait. So at 43, or maybe I guess how long he's been out. So 36 years, 43, so what? But he popped off a year ago? So since you were like 8 years old, you've been working out twice a day? You was in the weight room twice a day since you was like 8 years old, dog? That math don't even add up, bro. Come on. Man, this dude's really insulting people's intelligence. I mean, he was already doing that, and he already got away with it, so I can understand him saying, I've been working out twice a day for 36 years, Primals. Oh yeah, when I was 43, I got steroids. What? Nah, dog. Nah. So for 7 years, so since you were 7 years old, you've been working out twice a day. Man, whatever.
I went like political oversight is an absolute must. Nope. The Liver King brand has had nothing, or at least very little, to do with my business success. My companies were already kicking ass, already successful before the Liver King public figure.
Alright, I'm not gonna deny that, so then what's the motivation? I do believe he does have like insecurity, like security issues and things like that, self-esteem or whatever. Is it because you want to be known? Is that why you went through with this lie? Because financially you were doing great. So it wasn't 100% financial gain. Obviously, he still wanted to make a lot of fucking money. But obviously, that was not the primary goal. What's the primary goal? Was it to become known as this fitness influencer dude? Maybe he tried back in the early 2010s and it didn't catch on. Like when you had the Kylie Muscles and the Rich Pianas and the, was it Chris Jones? I think it was something. But he was like my favorite. He was like my favorite one. But I think it was like Chris Jones and Mike Rashid and all these dudes. Maybe he was trying then and it didn't pop off. He came up with this character, said I'm gonna do a bunch of Instagram shorts and whatnot.
Growing at 50% year over year and still growing at the same pace after the Liver King public figure. Nope. I've never had ab implants, ab etching, or any other plastic.
I guess maybe that's true, but on the count that you've lied about so much other shit, this seems very plausible. At this point, I mean, like I said, I never gave a fuck about this dude anyway. This is more about the stupid people that actually believed it. I hope you feel like in the future, from here on out, you're gonna be a little bit more. You're gonna have more scrutiny towards the people you start to attach yourself to. Because if you could get fooled by this, your IQ's probably really low. Just being honest. Because there's no fucking way on planet Earth you look at this dude and the shit he was doing in his 40s and said, that guy's 100% natural because he's eating this shit. Like no one's ever eaten fucking beef liver before.
Surgery, and I sure as fuck never actually had gene editing done in Singapore. I made all of that up. It was all intended to be a joke, and that's an expression of ancestral tit and tin. Have a little goddamn fun. Ultimately, why did I, or why do I do them? When I talk about the 85% of the population that suffers from self-esteem issues, that's me. I'm part of that statistic. This is why
Obviously.
I fucking work myself to death in the gym. This is why I do 12 to 15 blood-burning workouts a week. Just to...
I give him this, though. He's, like, staying in character. So that's how you know this is bullshit. This whole apology's bullshit. Because he's staying in character even when he's supposed to be sincere. This man doesn't have a sincere bone in his body. Even when he's trying to come clean, he's still like, yes, some blood-burning workouts, primals. Fuck.
Feel like I'm okay. Still, I have to absolutely crush myself to do so, and I'm wrecked physically and cognitively, and hormone replacement has helped in a profound and significant way.
Okay, and you wanted people to work out like you without that hormone replacement therapy so they can be destroyed physically and mentally and cognitively. The shit that you said you were suffering from without the drugs, you're telling people to do without the drugs. And you got the drugs so it can help you. But you didn't really reveal that to them. So how the fuck were you helping anybody?
And still, I believe that the path to paradise is paved in fucking hell. I previously have said in a weird way, I'm grateful for the recent events that have shed light on this complicated as fuck topic.
This shit ain't complicated, dog. You're a liar. You came up with a scheme. And like most schemes, eventually it unravels and gets exposed. And now you're trying to clean up the mess, which I get. I don't blame you for that. You know, if I were to do this, I would try to clean it up also. But this ain't complicated. You thought up a very elaborate scheme and scam. It worked. I'm not even gonna lie. Even at this apology, I mean, you're still probably gonna have some people that accept it, you know, and still follow you and buy your bullshit. So, bravo for that. But this ain't complicated.
I knew I needed to take this opportunity to openly discuss everything for me to be a better human. If there are any questions that remain unanswered, send them my way. I fully own that I fucked up. I am as sorry as a man can be.
You're not sorry. You're sorry you got caught. But let me know what your thoughts are on this dude. Do you feel like you're still watching for motivational purposes, which I can't blame you for? Or are you going to actually take this doofus's dietary advice? If you are, whatever you come up with, good for you. But let me know what your thoughts are on this dude's apology. Do you think it was sincere? Not? Do you think he got his little ab etching or whatever he called it in implants or not? I'm out. Peace.